one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense will get the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the passing attack, we were going to attack all areas of the field, and right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running to Green. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Ware. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. UConn will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up second and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. A little screen to the running back. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bearcats have moved it inside the 20. They're going back to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Leaves it with the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UConn going back to work on offense. RPO complete to open the drive. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They go to the ground. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt.
Number 12 on to punt it away.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. And they've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to. And let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Completes it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The UConn offense goes back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And they're not on the same page there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Gives it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Punga. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Punga. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw again. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Humphreys. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. UCONN going back to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Catch in the middle, it's Humphreys. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Humphreys. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Got it behind the line. It's Humphreys. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the tackle, but UCONN has enough for the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down. They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Right down the boulevard. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UConn offense goes back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Ware. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Oh, they're after him. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UConn going back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one. Make life easier on this kicker. It is so important to this team.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. UConn will have to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down. Complete in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They'll run it from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds a man on the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a heat. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! They take the lead with the 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That's caught. It's Humphries. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got him. stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. 3rd down play from the gun. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Flips it out on the screen. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The UConn offense goes back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Gets it to him on the screen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. To the air on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This one's complete. Gets away from one, finds room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he got loose. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Husky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Cincinnati 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. Oh, he's got some space. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires on the move. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The give as they work on that clock. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.